Hey YouTube, Mike here. How are we doing today? Well, today I'm behind the camera because since I'm closing out on the 5,000 subscriber, I figured let me show you the progress of the hobby room and what new collections that I had that I found in my shop, and I decided to put them on display in here. So here's that room that I had a video on that we turned from a bedroom into a hobby room for my wife to do her scrapbooking and my models. You know, there's the model table desk and hutch that I built. So let me get in here. I apologize for the lighting, but we're going to definitely change the lighting here on the fan. But all right, well, before I show you, you'll probably get a glimpse of the new collectible stuff that I had, but I'll hit that in a minute or two. Here's the table in its how I use it with the models on it. You know, I build a Warhammer 40K, and I started what they call the Age of Sigmar, which is this right here, that book. It's actually a book that has it's a painting scheme book, so basically tells you how to paint each individual piece for Age of Sigmar, which is basically these guys right here. This is how I, put my paints, the paints that I'm using, my little holders. I find these at Hobby Lobby. It basically is an alligator cup with weights on it. I have more right here. These are what hold the models as I paint them, as you can see right there. Styrofoam. I drill little holes in the heads and weapons and stuff. I glue them on, and then as I paint them on the large toothpick, I just, as you can see, the billions of little holes in there, I just poke it in there. Where I leave my models for staging, my tools, and then, all the drawers basically have stuff in it. I'm not going to go through every drawer. But my wife's scrapbooking area, which actually in this corner, I'm building her, we're going to incorporate those multicolored drawers into a wood cabinet. So, alright, I'm into the Lego. And here is my completed of what I have Star Wars Lego. Most of the stuff is from the new movie and Solo. It's the older stuff I got rid of, or I still have them. Gotta find them in pieces. But yeah, I put shelves up. This shelf I built years ago. This one right here, and I had my Warhammer stuff on it, but now I put the Solo. Like, some of this stuff is older, like the Droid Escape. That's from The New Hope, so that's an original piece I had. And then up top, Sandcrawler, Shuttle, and then all the stuff up here. All the Star Wars. And I'm waiting for the new stuff to come out in 2019. This piece is an older piece right here. That piece, the droid attack fighter, and General Grievous's wheel, if you can see that up there. That's original. That Snowspeeder, that's also original. But other than that, I didn't have them. Then I started with Harry Potter. My three daughters love Harry Potter, so I built the Harry Potter right up to the train. Then the Avengers. Here's all the Avengers. Some Batman. And the minifigs. I built that display. And it's on a rubber, it's not made by Lego, but it's like a rubber strip that you can post stuff on it. It's got glue backer. Just some of the superheroes that I found. Then this is the original Millennium Falcon. This is actually from The New Hope. I found it in 1,000 pieces without the instruction sheet, went online and found it. I'm going to do a Lego City. I'll show you that in a second. I built that last night. The hospital, ambulance. It's got a full, if you see, it's got a full interior. This stuff's amazing. And then this is the Kessel Run from Solo. Millennium Falcon. A little different, still has the escape pod. If you guys are into Star Wars, you'll understand what the two difference of it. They made a few of them, but I just wanted the original, and I wanted, then this came out for the New Hope. And of course, my truck, which is sitting here collecting dust. I haven't worked on it in a while. Trailer. And my other trailer with excavator and forklift back there. That's one of my hauler bags. I used to bring that to the races. And I left stuff because I'm still hanging shelves and all. And then actually, as you could see, I used sustainers or sortainers for all my RC stuff. And then this is where I put my iPad to watch movies. I think I showed you that. My books. But now, oh, here's the container. That's the container, which I still have to paint. That has to go onto the trailer. And then I got that from my daughter, a pillow, Mike's Wood Shop. And then I think you all seen where I have all my unbuilt Warhammer stuff. I put this in for all my extra little Lego pieces. And then my Lego City, which I got to build. And I'm actually just going to do like on a big dresser upstairs, a small little Lego City. That's the police station. I got the train, the firehouse, track, roads. This is all roads and stuff. So, and then all my built, that's all my built stuff. And all those black boxes here, that's all my built Warhammer stuff that I used to go gaming with, but I haven't. And I still got another closet upstairs. I don't know if you can see that, but my Godzillas, Mecha Godzilla. I found some Godzillas, and my wife did too. But, okay, let me show you here what I used to collect. And I started back again. Let me turn on the lights. I'm a huge Iron Man fan, and also, you know, Captain America, Hulk. I love Marvel. So what I did was I found figures. Now, I don't know who they're made by. I don't know what studios. When I like them, I just bought them and put them on display. We'll start over here. I cleared out some of these shelves. This is Kobe-Ikea, I know that. They're vinyl pieces. They're all Star Wars. The original Obi-Wan, Luke and Leia in the Death Star. That is a Sentinel Iron Man in its kind of like, I don't know, thing it repairs. I got to put wires and stuff on it. It all came apart. But these pieces are really nice. They're magneted onto these black bases. And the arms, you have to put them together. They're licensed for Star Wars, but they're not licensed as action figures, so they come as a model. And basically, it's all rare earth magnets that put them together. Then over here, and I found these lights. Here's the remote, right? Boom, off, boom, on. 3 AA batteries. And you can also click them on and off if you wanted to. They're made by Samsung. Lowe's sells them, and now Home Depot has them. Double-sided tape. And they last for like a year on the batteries, of course, if you don't leave the light on. But I got, let's see, I think that's from Avengers, Hulk, Thor, original Thor, Ragnarok Thor, Spider-Man from the Avengers, Guardians of the Galaxy, Rocket, and Star-Lord. Then over here, I have Deadpool and Galactus. That was my son's to build a figure. Each piece came with an action figure, and you put it together. I didn't know light. Got to get the light in there. Then Doctor Strange. That's a Hot Toys. It's also a vinyl kit, but really highly detailed. It's about 10, 11 years old. Then that's a Kobe-Ikea Vader. It's on a Star Wars stand. Let me just pan this back here a second. There we go. Sorry about that. That Vader, my son got me like 2 or 3 Christmases ago. I think it was like a Toys R Us special, and he knew I loved it. It used to be in my living room, but now I put it in here. So I just like it. It's so cool. And then that's my AT-AT. It was Micro Machines. I just liked it. So I left it on its base and just leave it here. It's just kind of like sitting there. And then over here, this I think is an XM. This is resin. This is sculpted and then casted Iron Man. This one also, I don't know what studio. That's also a casted Iron Man. But it's from like Iron Man 2, Iron Man 3, then the Hulk from Ragnarok, Captain America, not sure what Hulk that is, Thanos. They say it, these are Marvel Select, little higher end vinyl pieces, but you know, not like these, which are actual statues. But still nice. You know, he's got the gauntlet. He's not really true to the Avengers 3, but it was with the, it said, you know, it said the event, but I just liked it. I picked it up and put it in there. Then I got R2-D2 Dirty when they went to find Yoda. Yoda. And then Boba Fett. Love Boba Fett. Not so much Jango Fett, love Boba Fett. So I got a couple. I got to get more shelves up. And then Yoda as a Jedi apparition or ghost, whatever you want to call him. And then that's just I think I got that at Michael's. This is oh God, I can't remember, but it's an official Star Wars picture. It's when he's in his chamber and they tell him that they reached Hoth, and he was ready to choke the Admiral. So I like the picture. My wife got it for me. She knew I liked it. She got it for me. And then over here, I have, this is another Hot Toys Iron Man. It's vinyl, but it's on a real nice base. And then Iron Man Sentinel, Iron Man Blasting Off. Again, those are 2 Marvel Select. And the Hulkbuster from Marvel Select also. And that's, you know, Christmas is coming, so that's on my list. Doctor Strange's Sanctum from Lego right there. You know, they're all playthings, but I just kind of put them together. Aquaman, and then the Black Panther, Thanos and his sidekick there, Batman. These actually I found them in a box, so you know, not even put together. Then Guardian of the Galaxy's ship with Rocket's little pod there that him and Thor went down to kind of find his hammer. And then the Iron Man, not sure what that is from Avengers, but, and then the Hulkbuster. So yeah, that BB-8 is actually what started me back with Star Wars Lego. Wife bought that for me for my birthday 2 years ago, and I just never stopped building them, and also looking for them inside my my shop. So, and that's that. And these are actually 2 pictures my daughter did. They went to a, what was it, wine and paint thing, and my daughters and wife, and this was actually my daughter's room. So we kept them because they're pretty cool. You know, kind of like a Harry Potter thing, I think, and I think both of them are like something like for Harry Potter. And then this, oh, this is cool. I'm not sure who the artist is. It says Thompson. Bilbo Baggins, Leaving the Shire. My son got this for me at some Comic-Con, and he knew I'd like it, and I got to frame it. There's a couple of things I got to frame. And then here is my, let me pan back here a second. Here is my collection, minus the 2 sitting right there, of Lego Mini. This is nothing compared. Go on YouTube and look at what some of these guys' minifig collections are. But this is like kind of one of everything. Probably missing quite a few bounty hunters and droids, but I think I got all the stormtroopers, and no, I don't have all the Jedi. Sith Lords, yeah. Some of them are up in the ships and stuff. I have Obi-Wan on that lizard I got in actually a box of Lego that I bought from a store. It had a bunch of stuff in it, and it had this Yoda right here, which is a double-face Yoda, and I'm trying to see what the value of it is, because there's certain Yodas that are worth quite a bit of money for these little tiny things. So, I made the display, and I wanted to do it kind of like Star Wars-ish, so that's why I banded the end black and then painted the whole thing with like a battleship gray. Here's another part of the Lego City my wife and I did. Donut and ice cream store. So, and it's on plates. These plates is what you make the cities out of. You have green plates, tan plates, blue plates, brown plates, and then of course green plates. So, and then all my other storage and my laptop, and this is my travel hobby bag. I take this with me when I could put a model box in there, and I have all my glues and all my tools. I have them in trays like this. See, I have all like my tools. That's my travel trays and my paintbrushes and stuff. I took that out just to assort it, and then I keep this light, which is a battery-powered art light. Here, let me just open this thing up like that. Turn it on. See, it's a battery-powered art light. Lasts like 4 hours, and it's got 2 modes on it. Folds up, real nice. Goes in my bag, inside of another bag, and that's what goes in there. And then I take it to the store, and my son places cards, and I just sit there and build models, nice and quietly. So that's all the paints, and you've seen I built my little what do I call it, stadium seating. So this thing full holds 250 of those pots. And I kind of do it like, but you see there's 2 different sets here. On the left side is what they call my base paint, which is the first paint I put on these models. And then the middle is my layer paint. And then on the end is technical paint, like for the grounds and snow and dirt, mud, lava, stuff to mix the paint. And the top, the top paint is, and up top too. On this one there, that's another holder, are my shades. They're like inks and weather and pastels, like just chalk that I use for the different models. And then my holders, and then this here is like specialty paint, edge paint, dry paint. I think the edging's there, and then that's like for dry brushing, when you want to kind of highlight the tops of stuff. That's all that paint. And I use basically just this, what they call Citadel, and I also use Model Color, Army Color, or Vallejo, which is all in here. So all my Vallejo, this is all military paint. So for, let's see, British, I got it broken up. British, I think German, American, and U.S. Marine, and then these are all my shades, more. These are extra paint, but see, more paint. That's all I got. And more, basically, it's just chalk. And you just brush it on to make the, like soot, dark yellow, which would be like desert, like sand, stuff like that. And then extra holders, my rare earth magnets, soldering, that's my little nano airbrush. So I really don't use a lot. And what's down here? More paint, all my Dremel stuff, more rare earth magnets. And the other side's basically basing and stuff. And I even keep stuff underneath here. My spectacles and another storage thing for models. I got the mini drill press, and that I use basically for the truck when I have to re-drill holes or tap holes. But that's it. That's the whole thing. Oh, this is actually another Warhammer. It's just I couldn't put it anywhere, so I just left it up there for now. It's a Necron, like a transport. I buy them when I like them, you know, so I think that's about it. All my books. This is all, well, it's between my model books, my woodworking books, and my gun books. They're all in here. These are massive books that come from England, and I can't, they don't go up vertically. More models over here. Some of my collectible trucks. Sorry for the lighting, guys, but I think that's about it. Oh yeah, like a teenager, I threw a poster up of a Titan or a Knight. I got a bunch of these built. I think they're just pretty cool. So something came with it. But that's about it, guys. So I hope you like my little tour. Let me shut off my lights. There we go. And all right. Well, the next video I will be on the other side of the camera. Sorry about last week, but totally under the weather with the leg. So I was under orders by the general, my wife, that I had to, for the whole weekend, I had to stay on the recliner and watch movies. So that's about it. Well, I all hope you had a great week. And again, you want a Mike's Woodshop sticker or ask a question, I will include my in the description below my email, and just send me your contact info. All right, YouTube, you all have a very good and safe week, and I will see you on the other side of the camera on the next video. Bye-bye.